afternoon, everyone. Today is the 6th of June, attempted to this asset like you to do a total analysis on what I see. So before I start, I usually delete everything I have on my charts and start from the monthly time frame to see whatever is happening in the market and try to just flow with it. So this is my monthly time frame. As you can see, the directional bias of this market is that CADCHF is bearish tomorrow. So we'll just try to follow the market and see whatever is happening and give reasons. But the reason I'm actually doing this video is to talk about the word fear. In anything you're doing in life psychologically, if you don't have a solution to a problem, you actually be afraid of that problem. So this is why a lot of traders are actually losing money in this business. But today we're going to talk about the psychology behind fear. Are you getting how to conquer it? First of all, you must first learn how to, understand whatever is happening to that problem, because every asset is a security and the security is a problem to me. So whatever is happening here right now, I'm going to use CADCHF to describe. So yeah, I know they say that it's imperative and it's very important to follow with the market and the trend is your friend. But what is happening in the immediate trend right now? GBP, CADCHF, right, is bearish and we have some levels already. We have an area of value here, which is a previous resistance. This was a previous support that broke down. Have resistance, we settle down. So I will going back up, I'll continue this trend to the downside. It's important that you ask this question, so you have to bring some of my tools in, like so if you get this out, bring some of my tools in, and the indicator I use most of the time is RSI. We are not overbought already, but at least I can do a top-down analysis and see where we're going to. This is a monthly resistance, and on these resistance, all this while this way, I can draw a support there, but I don't like drawing all these trend lines or my rectangle just like that. I just try to follow the market from the monthly to the weekly. So if I should be very fast on this video, CADCHF was on these what's it called, ascending channel. This is a bearish continuation pattern that broke down from, because this market was accumulating with drops. We entered the bearish pattern, so I call this a drop strategy. So I should take that off. Whatever is happening right now, we just have to do a proper top-down analysis. So this is a weekly, and I like to bring my Fibonacci trend extension in on the weekly. So I'll take this market from here, put it at the lowest point, and go here. Right now, we touched a very important 0.618. That's why we're having a bounce. So I'm expecting CADCHF to come back to the supply on the weekly before we settle down again, but using chart patterns and other patterns. So whatever I'm seeing here right now is we touched our first take profit already. This is our second take profit coming 0.61877 coming. So whatever is happening right now is either we're selling down or coming back to the major supply to sell down. But I will give you reasons why I've done some analysis before. I'm just trying to tell you whatever CADCHF is about doing. So before that, we'll go to our fundamentals this week and find out whatever is happening. So just type CAD. See if we have any heat. So we have some heats. So if I should go back. So today is Tuesday 6th. Today we have any important news on Canada. Building permits is not that important. In 35 minutes time, we're having the PMI, the CADCHF. So the PMI is about coming out. Let me enter the PMI. PMI, the higher than expected reading should be taken as positive or bullish for the Canada, while a lower than expected is supposed to be taken as negative. And the forecast is that the previous we had was 56, and this forecast 57. So if it's higher than forecast, we're expecting a bullish on Canada share. So where we are right now, this is weekly, and on our weekly chart, we are about coming to the other break the afternoon. The news I'm seeing on Canada share today, I'm saying that we are about coming to the upside. Hold on, let me take this. According to the news we have today, 35 minutes time. Let's see if we're under Canada this week again. Canada news. So the lending is not important. So we'll have on tomorrow, Thursday, we'll have the interest rate decisions on Canada, and let's check what is going to happen on Canada, chef. The interest rate is 4.50, and if I go to the fundamentals, I believe Canada is raising their rate. Significant movement today or tomorrow on the pair. So I'll just go and analyze purely whatever I'm saying. So this is a weekly, and weekly is oversold, and we're coming back to overbought again. So definitely we're oversold on the weekly already, and we might be doing a brush up back to the oversold, which might take another shift over. I'm just playing with the market using my sharp patterns and price action patterns and market structure, the way I build my market structure. So if I have this in mind, and we are take probably 0.618 already, which is I know that definitely sometimes we come back to supply before dropping. Then using my last buyers, which is the accumulation distribution and the accumulation spring and max pain. So I'm gonna see whatever the bank is doing here by going to daily and see whatever I see. So check whatever I see. So according to my analysis, Canada share has been on the downtrend with these what's it called, trend line, and we had all these lows. I had lower high, lower, then here was our last lower high, this is our last, so our last lower high, this is our last. If I should take all these guys off, I will just put this into consideration that this was our last lower high here. So whatever is going to happen here is either it's going to take us to supply, or it's going to break us, or it's going to break us down and continue to the downside. So this is an important area of value. That's why I'm doing this analysis today. And whatever I'm seeing here right now is a trend line to the downside. I guess not. Whenever you see this on your line, make sure what is this called? This is a bullish descending channel, which is might likely break to the upside. We test and make this support onto our area of value. So, and whenever is there anything else you're saying? I'm also saying something called the head and shoulders pattern. Spread out so fast on this. I just have to get this off before that news happens. So we have a head and shoulders pattern, which is a price action pattern. The price action pattern or price action pattern is an accumulation phase, which causes a spring. Are you getting it? And cause mass pain. So this is what I'm expecting to happen for Canada: an accumulation, then spring, then mass pain to continue this sharp to the downside. So whatever is going to happen in the news today and tomorrow and Friday, watch out for these price levels, because we have approached a very significant level right now in which the market is about breaking down, is about breaking up. So this is my area of value. So I'll be taking a trade. I'm expecting Canada to to buy to gain. So I'm taking a trade all the way to these supply levels and enter with my stop loss below here. So whatever happens is that what you should be looking out for should be either you break to the upside, you test these and become support, come to what's it called, supply zone, or a breakdown, changing character from there, testing our supply that broke down and continues Canada chef to the downside. So this is what I have on Canada chef. If you have all this knowledge already, I don't think you should be having the fear and losses of solving this problem, because every security is a problem to me, and I know how to solve this problem by analyzing these markets very, very well. So from here to here right now to supply is about is about 400 pips to the upside, and you can also take it to the downside, which is 187 overall we saw on the this is what we saw on the 0.786 on the what's it called on the monthly. Again, these are take profit on the monthly to the downside. From here right now is about 600 to 700, 600 pips to the downside, and to the upside is 400 pips. So this is what I have for you today. So I'm going to upload this video. I know it's very fast, but you can watch and watch over again to get your bias. So the bias I have right now is that if I go to the weekly, it's imperative that we don't first take profit so we can come back to supply zones. I guess in the first supply, which is this zone, then supply at the top. So if I should bring my weekly Fibonacci retracement tools in, like if that's the take profit, and we're able to, change character to the upside today, definitely we're coming to this Q zone. So bring the Q zone down. So this is my Q zone. I can see on the, so this is a Q zone. So we might do a retracement into that Q zone before continuing the chart to the downside. So it's imperative that you watch this today, but why I'm still bullish is because I'm going back to the 4-hourly chart where I trend all my charts from. So if I should take this up and reset whatever is happening here. So on the 4-hourly chart, I had a change, a break of structure to the downside, which is this one. Then we had a change of character back to the upside, which is this one. We had a change of character back to the upside, and since then we had been bullish. So this is what I'm saying. So here had a break of structure again. Here became a support, break of structure again. So for me to be bearish, I will take this off. To be bearish right now, I have to support areas that needs to be broken. First one is this one. The next one is this one. So if you see the market come all the way down like this, found support, breaks up, continue this chart. So trend your market from the lower time frame because we'll have a head and shoulders pattern building up here. If we extend this head and shoulders pattern to the upside, takes us into our supply zones, and these are all what's it called liquidities that needs to be taken at the upside to the upside liquidity. So I always like using liquidities in my chart because if this is going to play out, you're going to take all those liquidities. So use a proper risk and money management to enter the chart. See you on the other side. Take care and bye.